I mean, first Diddy, and then Jay-Z, and now Christopher Michaud, age 42, from Clarington, who is being charged with voyeurism. So, the 42-year-old male was arrested after peering into a teenage girl's bedroom window in Bowmanville. This happened Wednesday, November 27, 2024. Members of the East Division responded to a residential home in the area of Concession Street East and Trudeau Drive for a prowler call at approximately 6:35 p.m. So, the suspect hoisted himself up to a window and knocked on it. See, that's the part. First of all, I don't understand any of this, but that part stands out to me. Why are you knocking on the window? This is not 16 Candles. Like, she's not expecting you. You're not her boyfriend who she's sneaking into her room unbeknownst to her parents. You're a sick, perverted man. Why are you knocking on the window? You're going to get bit. So he knocked on the window. The suspect fled the scene. At least he had enough sense to do that. So further investigation and review of the video footage. Because it's 2024, why isn't there video footage? It's everywhere. Believe me, you're on tape right now. You just don't know it. So video footage led the officers to the suspect on Thursday, November 28th. So officers arrested the suspect at his residence without incident. Believe it or not, he's actually been released on an undertaking. I'm not going to get into that, but that to me just blows my mind. So, if you're a parent and you hear a blood-curdling scream coming from your teenage daughter's bedroom, because we know she screamed, what are you doing in that situation? See, my mind, the smart thing tells me, call the police. But then the father, the protector in me, I would really have to fight that response because I'm going to want to kill this person. Like, maybe that's a stretch, but I'm definitely going to want to beat the shit out of them. Right? And then what happens? I get arrested and this guy, he's out on an undertaking. Every single time I report on a story like this, it always ends, he was released on an undertaking. Anyone with information about this incident, what do you mean? You had him. There's video evidence. Lock him up. Like, I don't understand if there's any police officers, anybody in law that is familiar with this. Could you explain to me? Or maybe even share some possibilities. I'll even go for that. Just possibilities. Doesn't have to be anything definitive as to why he was released on an undertaking. Because my mind is baffled. Because we know, as a parent, if you were to bust that ass, you would not be released on an undertaking. Or maybe you would. Again, I'm not a legal mind. So leave that in the comments. And what do you guys think about the Jay-Z situation? I mean, I have to ask, like, what do you guys actually think about the Jay situation? Do you think he did that? I personally don't think he did. I'm not trying to say that he is squeaky clean. I'm not trying to say he's done everything above board. But this specific situation, somebody holding down a 13-year-old, other men in the room, I just don't see him doing that. I would think, and again, I'm not saying he's completely innocent. I just want to make that clear. But this situation, I don't see him being this sloppy. Like I mentioned it earlier, that Tretch song, Do My Dirt All By My Lonely. I think if Jay-Z has ever done anything like this, it's not in a room with other guys and witnesses. Like I just don't see it. But, they can't take him to court for this legally. So I think they're trying to, attack him civilly. And who knows how that's going to play out. And a lot of people are trying to tie him with Diddy. Oh, they're friends. They hang out with each other, like-minded people. Of course, Jay-Z did it. If Diddy did it, Jay-Z did it. But that's not the case. Just because, listen, first of all, you don't know these people personally. You don't know their relationship. Just because they're in pictures together doesn't mean they hang out all the time. Doesn't mean they have, keys to each other's, homes. Like, hey, Sean, I'm going on vacation, man. Do you mind just stopping by and just, feeding the cats? Like, who says they have to have a relationship like that just because they're in pictures together? Think about all the pictures with people you take. And then after you analyze that, think about how close you are to all these people, right? So just because they've been in the same circles, that doesn't mean that they run through the mud together. And I get it. People enjoy watching the mighty fall. They do. They like to root for you. They like to build you up. But then once you're up, they want to tear you down just so they can. Come on, man. This is the oldest story in the book. And again, if Jay-Z did do this, then F him. Throw him under the jail. Him and Diddy should share a cell. Hell, they should share more than that. One soap, one bath towel, one mattress. You get where I'm going. But I don't think he did this. And don't bring up Aaliyah. Please. Don't bring up how early he met Beyonce. Come on. Right? Don't do that. Again, just because he's around. They're all in the music industry. You're going to be around these people. You're going to be in photos with these people, at parties with these people. So you can't just say that, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. Don't think I am. Hope I'm wrong. I mean, he was one of those guys. Like if you follow hip hop and you're really tapped in, Jay-Z kind of did it all. Let's hope he didn't do it all. But again, leave it in the comments, man. Thank you guys for staying tapped in. Deuces.